This is Wrestler Discussion of RWBY Volume 9, Episode 8. The reaction is now going to commence. Okay, RWBY is just booking it. Booking it? Yeah, maybe. Maybe English. Oh. Oh, hello there, little.
Why did you shout at everyone like that?
Oof.
Where am I?
You literally run in a random direction.
Guide us back.
I mean...
You all need to stick together if you want to go home.
Yeah.
Why are you still here?
Yep. Yeah, some people don't keep their promises. It's the unfortunate reality.
Go!
Oh, little. Maybe you're gonna lead everyone to her. What's it? Oh, little butterfly. Okay, is the Ever After doing this or is this just for the audience? Oh, interesting that these... What? You know, you're making this incredibly difficult... Okay, is Neo editing reality at this point? It's definitely her. Okay, Neo. And...
What?
I mean... Oh,
Hello, Red.
hello there.
How's the hero biz treating you? I gotta say, you're not looking too good.
Where's Neo?
No manners. And after everyone came out to see you!
Everyone? Oh? Oh, tea party! Hey! Ha! 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 Oh, I'm sorry, I need to rewind. Yes. Oh, I'm confused. I need to rewind again. Go over.
Salutations, Ruby.
Is it?
Hello again.
Ms. Rose. Why don't you take a seat?
How is she doing this?
Yeah.
Stop it! This isn't real!
Isn't real.
Oh.
You're the one following a talking cat around a fairy tale.
Indeed. Fair point, Roman.
If you're looking for an apology, you've wasted your time.
Not what the way to say that, but okay.
They say everyone thinks they're the hero of their own story.
Oh.
Well, if you want me dead, then come get me.
You don't deserve to die, Red. You deserve to be broken down,
Oh.
torn apart, wiped from existence.
Ooh, that's cool. So Neo knows the rules of this area, but oh! Excuse me, what? I'm sorry. Did Roman just use, Yeah, he did. Roman just used the projectile. Can she actually... But it was...
Enjoy watching.
Can she copy their powers? Because this is nuts. Funny. Where is John? Ah, he's in the back. Is this it? Are we going back? This...
Who are you to think you knew it was best?
They're using the powers! I'm sorry, I need to reiterate this.
I was the best and brightest Beacon had to offer.
Sure, Peter.
Needed my life so that my friends could live.
Yes, I mean, most of them... Oh god, alright. I mean, fair. She can copy abilities.
Just like you were too late to save me at the vital
Oh god damn.
in Atlas, too. Didn't I?
I don't...
That's like to be completely and utterly failed time and again
Failed.
by someone who meant the world to you.
Wow. Wow. Oh,
That drink yet?
okay. I mean, she can't win this.
Trying to save everyone.
Oof.
And yet with all your best intentions, have you ever stopped to wonder if you've done more harm than good?
Oof. Really? I mean, Neo's doing this, obviously. So,
Do you have
I love this episode already, even though it's horrible.
anyone?
Oof. Oh, Oscar. Hello there. Yeah! Good job. Good job, Neo. Neo's playing this very well. Yeah. Her semblance is nuts. Oh. Wow, Weiss looked kinda smug there. Hey. That's not John's current form. Why are you showing him? Oh, Neo. I love Neo. Now, I want her to die, but I actually enjoy her. I'm shocked. So we're not getting Neo backstory. I'm happy about that. I desperately hope we don't get any. Unless it's in this episode and just a little bit. Oh. What? The cat? That was definitely the cat. So if she drinks the tree, she ascends. Tea. Yeah, this attack. The whole house? That definitely wasn't John, Neo. Oh no, god. I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Right, Ruby. It's over now.
Why?
I can be you instead.
Oh my goodness, it actually said it. Damn.
What are you doing?
Huh!
I'm afraid I haven't been entirely honest with you, Ruby.
Thank you.
I'm not
Thank
like the other Afterans here. I'm cursed with curiosity. I need to know everything, but more than anything, I need to know why my makers left me here.
Wow.
to leave and make all of... Ow!
Oh. Oh, yeah. Little. Good work, Little. Oh, Neo's here. Whoa. Good job. Okay, she needs... God, okay, they brought the... Poof, God, what? Okay, English. Please tell me she killed it. Just because I think that would be interesting. Silver Eyes? The T! Okay, you don't stay. Attack! Attack! I don't want you guys to think. I want you to attack. What's happening? Is that an illusion? I mean, granted, they don't know what's happening, but still. She did it! This is straight up RWBY. What?
Finally done it! Little Red's gone.
And now there's no purpose. This is all she wanted. Yeah, Ascension. Well, John was right, I guess, about the cat. Wasn't he? Her.
Take us to her. You still don't get it, do you?
Nope.
It's not a place you go. It's a place you know.
It's gonna take over Neo. Well, okay. Okay, good work, Juniper. I mean, it's reality manipulation of the cat, so fair.
You've lost something most important, haven't you?
Yeah.
And now you have nothing left.
Yeah! Oh, I removed my opinion. Remove? Yeah, I changed my opinion. This is the best way to keep Neo in the story. How are they gonna get out of this? Okay, no, well, fair. Uh-oh. So is this a Jinchuriki Naruto situation where now the cat is even stronger because it's in a host? I'm worried.
The rusted knight
Oh.
can't even accept your own futility.
Oof. I mean, of course. Will it do? Wow. That was a RWBY-like situation. Huh. Well then, I mean, this was an episode. I love the art at the end. I'm watching it right now, but I'll be honest, the start kind of worried me. The first 4 minutes, I didn't love them as much. Everything else. Now here is the issue. I think Neo will probably be saved from the cat, unless they do something great and they keep Neo as the cat. Oh, please do that, please do that. Now I want her in the story, but as the cat. I don't want Neo back. Unless something that can happen, because I believe they mentioned something about Neo's split personality or something. She clones herself and she has another version of herself, something like that. Really want to talk about the ending, but let's talk about how RWBY got absolutely shattered in this episode. So Neo. What a phenomenal job Neo did in breaking the main character. I love that as well. It wasn't just about killing her. That was never the point. The point is to break her, and I love that. That's the best type of revenge, because frankly, the revenge to just kill someone it's something that I personally, if I really hated someone, would never be enough for me. And yeah, that maybe shows how callous I am, whatever. But I love this as a revenge way more. I'm happy she wasn't going for the kill. She probably even wanted the Jabberwockers to bring her here. Maybe? The little scene where the girls were regretting the whole thing, that they didn't help RWBY, that's unfortunate. John didn't say anything, which I'm glad. I actually appreciate that he didn't speak much till the end, which... The end... the great end. I love this episode. It's truly unfortunate that Ironwood is dead. I think this legitimately confirms it, because everyone else is 100% dead on that table. Obvious exception, Ospin. But we all know he's also dead, kinda, so it's fair to use him. I guess the only vision... I mean, she also used Oscar, which, by the way, talking about knowing how to break her, brilliant. I'm kinda worried that this maybe is moving towards the fact that they definitely want to do the Rose? God. I mean, yeah, Ruby Rose and Oscar relationship. They really won't do it, and I think it's happening. I've accepted that. Because of this, because of Neo transforming into Oscar at the start as well, I think she's definitely... I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about something that I'm pretty positive I will either dislike or feel absolutely nothing about. So, interesting part of the story. I do love that RWBY swung at Ospin, killing Oscar in the process. Can this be foreshadowing? Please be foreshadowing. I'm sorry, I don't even dislike Oscar that much, but I just think that would be very interesting, especially if they get him out of the story for a little bit. But we'll see what happens with Oscar when they can come back. This volume has been good. Question is, how are they gonna deal with it after they're back? There we go. Could it be foreshadowing where RWBY is the one to kill him? Really? Can it be? I think it would be interesting. I don't know how they would come. I don't know how it would be such a situation. Maybe that Oscar and Ospin's fusion is the reason why she would need to kill Oscar in the future. I think that would be great. I don't think it's going in that direction once again. But for a trick, good work, Neo. Very good job, very good job. And obviously enough, just to rub a little bit of salt in the wound, she transformed into all the friends, all of Team RWBY, all of Team Juniper. I mean, yeah, actually, legitimately all of Team Juniper, and Crow as well. Good work, good work. I want to give props to Neon that this is what I wanted. I don't want redemption for her, because if they pretend that RWBY can ever forgive her after all of this, just no redemption, death, or being stuck in the ever after. Either or, I don't care. But point is, no redemption for Neo, please. I do enjoy Neo much more this time because she didn't do just the quick trick of transforming into someone you love or like, whatever. She actively tortured RWBY. She legitimately destroyed her. RWBY was practically worthless. She couldn't do anything at all. And I adore that. And talking about how she couldn't do anything at all. She could copy the powers of the individuals she creates. She can copy the powers of the individuals she creates. She can copy the powers of the individuals she creates. Here is the thing. Either Ascension for Neo, and she comes back as an ally through Ascension, and they nerf her semblance. Neo needs to be nerfed. Or she needs to be an antagonist forever. Which I would love that option, because now she is insane. Granted, we didn't see any magnetism semblance, but Penny was using her blades. Pira flexed on her a little bit. That's cool. Osman beat RWBY up on the ground with a cane, which that was also, yeah, they did a good job. They did a good job with this episode of breaking RWBY, they really did. And we get to the cat afterwards, but I have to talk a little more about it. Neo didn't use any of the semblances, but here's the thing. Even if she can't copy semblances specifically, she copied the blades, she copied constructs that can shoot. So yeah, it's irrelevant whether she can copy semblances. The things she's already doing are inherently insane. She can, even if she can't copy semblances or even weapons remotely, even if she can just create just general projectiles and telekinetically control her creations, because that was what Penny was doing, let's be fair, it was straight up that in itself is insane. Neo is officially the most powerful human in the show. And it's not even close. Neo should be able to easily solo people like the Maidens. Like, easily. I do mean that. It shouldn't be any issue whatsoever. You would need to get much more information on the Maidens so that I would be convinced they can stand a chance against someone like her. Because it was ridiculous. But yeah, I'll stop talking about Neo because I was not excited about this episode. I didn't want the Neo backstory. Shockingly enough, we didn't get the Neo backstory. We got little parts here and there. We kind of got the story told without it actually being told. There is some bonus material apparently. But yeah, there was, I mean, I can talk about Neo's backstory, but I don't care. So I'm glad they didn't shove it down my throat. I don't know whether I want to see what in the world is going to happen if they actually continue and just try to speed through everything and they exit by the end of this volume, which there's only 2 episodes left. I don't know how they're gonna do that. Or if they continue the storyline into the next volume, into the Ever After, and maybe then we move on? Don't know. I kind of want them to stay a little longer into the Ever After, not another whole volume, but I don't know. I want to see how they would end it only in 2 episodes, but I think at the very least, at the bare minimum, we would need at least 2 more episodes at the start of the next one to get out of here. Let's move on to the next ridiculous thing, because I can discuss everything I've talked about pretty quickly so far, a lot more, but yeah, let's talk about the cat. So, as I said, Jean was right. You cannot trust the cat. Like, oh, was he right? Alright. I'm shocked Jean was as right as he was. I am astounded Jean was as correct as he legitimately was. His reaction was actually completely fair. If anything, he himself didn't know how right he was, that you shouldn't trust the cat. I feel like that changes the situation in a very good way, where I didn't does that mean the cat lied? It knows what happened to Alex and Lewis? It has to. As a villain, good job. very evil cat, horrible creature, absolutely repugnant. You don't want to encounter it or talk to it. You just, yeah, it straight up possessed. It ospinned Neo. Yeah. Ryu, a small little nitpick, just to mention. How in the world does Neo know about the tea? How did she figure it out? Just a small thing. I know that she can think of... I guess she could have figured out that the afterns ascend through the tree, but how would she know that it would happen to a person? Which also, I also stopped on another scene seeing how beat up RWBY was, which I love them showing that, not because I love seeing RWBY being beaten up, but I love that they actually are committed to this, that they are gonna be showing some, the character's getting messed up. Yeah, let's say that. And I guess with the Oscar body and everything, they definitely can. I'm worried. I am. Now here is the good thing. Here is the very good thing that actually kind of gives me hope that John might live. And yes, it's very much so connected to the cat and everything. I mean, maybe not specifically. I mean, I guess maybe the cat. I don't know. But the cat was cursed with curiosity. Oh my goodness, the cat. This is another creation of the gods. Okay, before going to that, there has to be a way for them to keep some of the memories. I'm hoping that is the case. They keep some and they get reforged in a new way. I don't want RWBY to just go back and nothing has happened, unless we haven't gotten the thing from the trailer where you can leave Ruby Rose like an old coat. So yeah, maybe RWBY is not gonna ascend. But really, you can drink from the tea, go to the tree, and you can still choose not to ascend? That would feel kinda anticlimactic. I want this choice of RWBY, which is the wrong choice, absolutely incorrect. It feels like, let's just say that this ascension thing, I am much more with Jean than with a lot of the other people that watch RWBY. Ascension is death, absolutely and objectively, until we're proven otherwise. And even with the little thing of remembering certain aspects, it still is death. Until I see it, at least I suppose 50% of all your memories are kept. Unless something like that happens, or I'll be generous. Even if just a couple years of your previous life are kept, maybe I can consider it kinda not death, but still mostly death, let's be fair. I do think people are their own memories and personalities, so on and so forth. Here is the thing, I didn't think it was necessary, but now that you've done it, I want it. I desperately need for the story to be good, so change RWBY, even if it is slightly. I guess we'll find out what Ascension is. Hopefully, by changing RWBY in some way. And my hope with where I was going with everything is, if RWBY can ascend and either she comes back perfectly fine and nothing has changed, that would mean that they have a way to kill off Jean and bring him back to his normal age through Ascension as well. Depending on how they decide to execute this. And the fact that RWBY is going through it, it is giving me hope that John can easily survive this volume as well. Once again, it depends on whether they're gonna give RWBY another choice where she can decide not to do it, which I think it would be stupid. At this point, she drank the tea, she should have some consequences for that decision. I hope. That gives me hope that John can survive and get his original body, or even better, get a new body that is even stronger than before or something like that. I don't know. And maybe that's a way they can do it where RWBY remembers... I don't know. I really want to see what they're gonna do with that. That is super curious. Talking about curious. Being cursed with curiosity. Why did my maker left me here? The curious cat taking RWBY, little saving her, but not amounting to much with that attempt. And RWBY drinking from the tea. Which, another good thing for Neo, another positive thing when it comes to Neo's character, she is actually finally starting to get a character. Because now that her revenge is done, now that she has achieved the ultimate revenge by breaking her, not killing her, she doesn't know what to do. She's empty. She's a vessel. Which perfectly leads... another small little pet peeve. Jean and... Team RWBY should have attacked Neo immediately. I do understand they didn't know what was happening. I mean, I guess it could have been an illusion of RWBY. That's fair, that's fair. Things are not what they always look like. I guess they could have thought this was not RWBY, but also why would Neo be trying to trick them that way? I don't know, I feel like they should have tried to do something. Don't know what, I guess at least... I mean, obviously enough, they didn't even see the teacup, or rather they didn't even know what was in it. And it's in the Neo place, which means everything could be an illusion, everything could be a trick. I just think it's sad that they just stood there. They didn't even say anything while RWBY was drinking the tea. Once again, I guess they didn't know it was that. And all this stuff afterwards, Jean asked the cat to lead them there, which, led to the cat mentioning how Jean is unwilling to accept his fate, or the futility of everything. and it took over Neo. So now the cat has all the ability it had before. It has the ability to transform into everything Neo knows. It has the solid illusion things which have leveled up to a ridiculous amount. As I said, maidens are nothing in comparison to Neo. So yeah, this is a threat. And we know that Juniper isn't a reincarnation of not Ospin, but it's not the reincarnation of the siblings from Remnant, Alex and Lewis. We know that's not the case. And here is the thing. How does the story about Alex and Lewis even matter? Are we gonna learn it from the blacksmith in the next episode? And the cat consuming Neo was also a great scene as well. I mean, Jean, too bad you don't have any projectiles, you needed to run all the way there. Oh my goodness. I'm rewatching it again and yeah. This is an awesome build-up episode. Another amazing way to just completely change things, completely throw everything on its head. Good work. Now that everything has happened, there are certain things that can happen that I would hate. They are there. But I will admit, under no circumstance, even me believing Jean because he's a favorite of mine, maybe because the last episode kind of dissuaded me from believing in him more, but that actually is, even that, the fact that in the last episode we spent the whole episode proving that John is not completely right, and maybe everything he said is not right, maybe he was wrong about everything. But now the cat definitely proves that maybe Jean knew at least that. He was definitely right not to trust the cat. Did the cat then... I mean, I think I mentioned this, but the cat has to know more. And the blacksmith is gonna talk to Ruby. We still once again need the shot from the trailer where the blacksmith, I assume, is asking Ruby to leave Ruby Rose as an old coat, which I have great fears of what they can do in these two episodes. I also have great hopes. They really need some giant consequence for Ruby in the next episode. I desperately need that. And depending on what it is, it also could be a good sign or a very bad sign for John. It really depends. Or maybe they will shock me even more and John is gonna go to Remnant this age, which that would be the most astounding decision ever. I will be shocked by that more than anything else they do in this volume. That is something I do not expect. We'll see how they will do that. The thing I want most though is I want the cat to escape alongside Neo, and I really want to see what will happen afterwards. Because an entity with the power of Neo and the cat, which we saw, it has its own abilities, it can teleport, it can become invisible, it can float. It would be great. That would be the most interesting thing, and I hope it happens. It will shake up the story a lot. It really is. And even, what else? I don't know. I can talk for more. I can talk for much more. But I've lost my mind because this was a great episode. And I'm certain I missed certain things I want to talk about. I'm actually worried for Ruby. And I'm also super excited for her. I am worried for everyone else because the cat can be just going back to Remnant. It can already be there. It knows how to get to the tree. That's the thing. That is the thing. Why isn't the cat gonna get to the tree? Realistically speaking, that should be the most logical thing. What can stop it? It said that it always knew how to get there, so that was the plan. It just wanted to get there and take one of the bodies. Yeah, but it said it always knew how to get there. Now it has the body of Neo where it can do the illusions and everything, plus all of its original powers, and presumably because it's in the body of Neo it can live. And because of its abilities, no one can stop it. And I don't even see why Jean and Team Ruby, or whatever's left of it, is gonna bother with the cat right now. They should go on ahead and save Ruby, or at least try to help her. Maybe my hope for the cat going back to Remnant is gonna happen. Especially, I don't know, but it was good. This whole volume so far has been good, and I really had fun. That is RWBY Volume, constructing channel there, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.